What's up, guys? Leo here, Kill Mode RC. I'm very excited, guys, because we're about to do finally, I know you guys have been waiting. We're doing the unboxing of the new TP Power Kill Mode Edition motor. So a lot of you guys didn't know that was going to be a TP motor. I mentioned it a couple of times, but I don't know if everyone paid attention. So yes, that motor is made for Kill Mode RC by TP Power. We'll get to that in a second, because first I just want to give a shout out to all my guys who've been watching me, all my customers, all the guys who've had my back since the beginning, all my friends out here, my supporters, and then I want to give an even bigger shout out to all the haters, the guys who give me the thumbs down on every video that I post, no matter what. Those guys I like. You guys motivate me a lot, and keeps me wanting to make moves while you do nothing but cuck yourself. And so I'm going to continue making moves. You guys can continue hiding behind your Facebook and YouTube and giving you a little thumbs down. Maybe you'll be brave enough to put a comment out there, but I doubt it. So let me give you guys a quick backstory on why I decided to do this. And it's pretty simple. I did this for you guys. When I first started doing speedruns, I realized that a lot of this speedrun game was not a really tight-knit community. You had the guys that are going really fast, and then you had the guys that are trying to learn and understand and have fun and go out there and treat this like a hobby. And the guys up here, not all of them, obviously. I mean, there's some really good guys out there. A lot of them don't like to help. They don't want to help you out. They want to give you false information. They want to tell you what to do, even though they know it's not the right thing to do. They want to keep you slow with them, and I get it. It's a competition, but you know what? That's not my thing. I like helping people. I've helped people from the beginning. I've always done how-to videos and try to give all the information I can. I know that's probably what gets me a lot of haters, because they don't want you to know that, because if you know it, then they don't have any advantage of you, and then they don't feel as cool, because they're not the fastest or faster than everyone by 30 miles an hour. So I'm going to get a lot of hate for doing this, because when I sell you a product, you're going to set you up with that product and make sure you go fast. Because me as a manufacturer of a product like my cat pack, it makes no sense at all for me to not want you to go fast or faster than me. If you go faster than me, that proves my product work, and that proves the real world results. And for me to give you wrong information so you don't go faster than me, it's just insane, because you're not going to buy my product anymore if it doesn't work the way I tell you it's going to work. So I just wanted to come out with something that I know, a motor that I know and that I can perfect, and I know all the ins and outs, and I've done all the guesswork for you, and then you get this motor from me, and you contact me and you say, what do I got to do to meet my goal? My goal is this, and here I am now, and this is what I got to do, and I got to meet my goal. And I'm going to help you with that, because that's what I do for my customers. You guys all know that. So let me give you a quick backstory, and then I'll get into the motor. The reason that I started doing these motors is for that. Last year, this has probably been going on about 6 months, when I started trying to get these motors going. I contacted several manufacturers, and I realized there's only a few manufacturers out there for all these different motors, and they're all the same. It's pretty much the same motors rebranded. And none of those motors were able to meet the specs that I wanted, that I was able to get with the TP motor. And so I contact these people, and they all would say the same thing. We can't do it. It won't work. We don't know how TP Power does it. TP Power is a race company. We're not a race company. We can give you this, but we'll put whatever specs you want on there, is what they would tell me. They say whatever specs you want the box to say, that's fine, but the motor inside is not going to be those specs. And that was crazy to me, that they were willing to do that. And that's probably what a lot of these motors out there are making claims, that they don't actually perform to that spec. So I had a crazy idea. I said, let me contact TP Power, and I'll tell them who I am, what I do, here's my website, here's my videos, here's some reviews to my customers, and see if they're willing to work with Kill Mode. And lo and behold, I was actually blown away that they actually responded back, and they were willing to do this little partnership. Because TP's probably the biggest motor company in the game right now. They don't need the little guy like me, but they were willing to do that, and that was really cool. So I tested several motors for them, quite a few, figured out which one I liked the best, and I started with that one. So what I had them essentially told them what I wanted the motor to look like and what it wanted to say on there and everything. And I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to go and say, here, make this spec and let's try it and let me order 100 of these and you know, drop 20 grand and then they don't work. I said, no, there's no reason for that. I know what TP can do. Let them do the research, let them do the R&D on it, and you know, I'm going to trust them. I'm not a motor guy. I couldn't tell you how to build a motor if my life depended on it. You know, I'll leave that to the experts, and that's what I did here with this motor, and I'll explain that further. So let me get into the motor. I'll explain it, and I'll tell you what we got here. So here it is. This is the TP Power Kill Mode Edition 2700 kV 6S motor. This is a large cam motor, 107 millimeter, and it's a beast. This is a 75,000 RPM motor, roughly 12 horsepower in this motor. So let's get into it and let's see what we got here. So obviously this motor comes like this from TP. I don't want you guys to think that I'm going in here and getting these motors as a standard, you know, TP motor and then having some company either put new anodizing on it and all that stuff. No, it comes from TP like this. The only thing that I changed on this motor is the decal in the box, because I don't like the standard TP Power cardboard box, which, hey, you know, it is what it is. So obviously this comes from TP. We got to rep the brand. TP makes this motor. It's a TP motor through and through. You know, I don't touch the inside of these motors at all. I wouldn't know what to do again. You know? But it's the Kill Mode Edition TP motor, and as you'll see, it's fucking gorgeous. So here we go. There's your TP Power Kill Mode Edition. Now that laser etching again is done by TP. I don't do that. This is through our partnership with TP. I don't have that done at all. So you got your Kill Mode green anodization, and then your sexy decal. And then the only thing I do here is I actually put those on the wire covers with the Kill Mode RC because I just think it looks cool. So everyone recognizes your standard gold TP motor, gold and black. So this is the Kill Mode Edition. That's actually anodized. That's not painted or anything like that. That's magnetic stuff. That comes like that from TP, and that's what's exciting to me. So let me give you a little info on the motor. 6S, 75,000 RPM, 2700 kV. I love the kV. I love high kV, less gearing. 107 millimeters, a very large can. So let me compare that to a 4050 can from TP. That's the size difference. And then a 4060 TP, it's still roughly, I would say, about 10 millimeters longer. Now let me be 100% honest with you guys, because I don't want you guys to get this information and think that I'm not giving you all the information there is. And this is where the haters are going to come in and say, oh, I could just order a motor from TP because TP will custom make me whatever wind I want. And that's true. If you want the TP version of this motor, you can go on there and they have a custom wind, 6S 2700 kV. You can choose all the specs you want. You get a standard kV or a standard TP motor in their 2700 CM. Same specs, guys. This is the same specs on that motor. I'm charging the same price. The difference, you know, if you want to order straight from TP, if you don't want to rep the Kill Mode brand, I say go for it. Order from TP. They're a great company, and they make a great motor, obviously, because I went with it. Now, if you're a loyal Kill Mode customer and you want all the information that you can get from me, the customer service, the tech support. I had a guy text me the other day. He goes, dude, your tech support is worth every penny I could spend because it saves me a lot of money in the long run. I don't have an issue telling you guys what I do to go fast in my car. I have no problem with that, and that's what people don't like about me, is because they want this to be some sort of secret society where you got to go and figure it out yourself and spend all this money the way I did, spending money on probably 40 different motors and 20 different spur gears and 30 different pinion gears and 10 different ESCs. That's not my thing, guys. I'm here to help you out, and that's what you're going to get. So if you ask, why shouldn't I just order from TP? Go for it. I'm not, you know, if you're already the fastest guy in the world or you're one of the fastest guys out there and you know what you want and you know you got all the answers, you know what kind of gear you got to use, I'm not your guy. You know, I'm here for my customers and the guys who are loyal to Kill Mode, and the guys who are texting me at 2 in the morning saying, I can't wait to get my cat pack I just ordered. I got my car, I'm ready to set it up. What do you think I should do with this? What kind of gearing should I use? What kind of motor? That's my guys. Those are the guys that I'm here supporting. You know, I'm not, if you're already killing the game out there, more power to you, man. I'm a little jealous if you're faster than me because I want to go that fast too. But I'm not your guy. You don't need to buy a Kill Mode motor unless you just like the way it looks. You know. But again, my customers know that I'm here for them, that they're going to get the tech support, they're going to get all the information that I have here and all the information that I have gathered through all my customers, you know, selling these cat packs. When I started selling these cat packs, I had no clue it was going to blow up like this. I mean, I sell more in a day now than I expected to sell in a month when I started doing this. It's difficult for me to keep up with you guys. You know, I'm in here on the weekends pounding out boxes of these things, you know, 8, 10, 12 hours breathing in freaking fumes all day, you know, and I love it. I do this for you guys. I really enjoy it. You know, everyone knows that I've always been here to support people from the beginning with my how-to videos, and anyone who's ever texted me, one of my customers, or messaged me, or DM'd me, or called me up, or, you know, I always do my best to get back to you guys and give you proper information. I'm not here trying to make you go slower than me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me to give you inaccurate information and then you think that it didn't work, and what are you going to do? You're not going to tell your friend, hey, you know, try this because Kill Mode hooked it up. You know, you're going to say that guy's a fucking dick. You know, I bought his product and he wouldn't tell me shit. And that's not me. I'm not trying to do that. I want you to go faster than me. Hell, you go faster than me with my product and you're probably going to get a Kill Mode sponsorship. I can guarantee that. Because that's what I want. I want you to share that information with me so now I can bring that to my customers and say, you know, here's more information that you guys can use to go fast. So again, what are the perks of buying the Kill Mode Edition motors as opposed to ordering a custom motor from TP? The tech support, the discounts. I can give you discounts on other things. Maybe not the motor itself because I don't really make any money on the motor. I'm charging the exact same thing TP does for this particular motor. For a custom line 6S 27 kV motor from TP, my cost to you is going to be the same cost you get from TP Power. But what I can do is I can offer you, you know, discounts on cat packs, other Kill Mode products. I can help you out, guys who are not great at soldering, get your bullets soldered on. There's the things you can't get from TP Power, and nothing against it. It's just they don't do that. Another big thing we got. I got this letter recently from Castle Creations. Castle has authorized Kill Mode RC as a authorized Castle dealer. So what does that mean for you guys? Now that means maybe I can't discount you the motor because, again, I'd lose money. But now you get your full packages, ESC, full speed packages, cat pack, motor, ESC, all the things you guys need that you don't know, that you're not sure what you need to get it in a package at a discounted price, you know, because if I take a little off of each one, then I still make a little profit on it, and you guys save big. Full packages, sponsorships. You know, I might throw it out there and say the first guy who takes this motor, reps Kill Mode hard enough, runs 145 on 6S. You might be a new Kill Mode driver. You're going to get free product. You're going to get free apparel. You're going to get to test out new cat packs like this one that I haven't brought to market yet. Hell, I may send you the next motor that I have done and let you test it out and do all the work for me. The tech support, sponsorships, discounts, giveaways. You know, I always want to give back to the people that hook me up. You know, so whenever someone gives me a shout out, maybe you tag me in an Instagram post, or you give me a shout out on your YouTube or on Facebook, you post a picture of your car and you rep Kill Mode. I'm going to take those names down. I'm taking names, guys, and I'm putting you guys into a hat, and I'm going to do drawings. You know, I may do a drawing for a cat pack. I may do a drawing for an XLX or a Kill Mode motor. I may do a full package. I may do for I may build a whole car and send it out once a year, you know, for you guys, because I'm trying to give back to you guys, and I really appreciate it, because whenever you guys give me shout outs like that, I always see it. I see it on the other end in the online sales. I'm telling you, when certain guys give me shout outs, I watch the trend go right up on my sales, and that's why I give back to so many people. I've already sent out a couple of these motors for free to guys that have you know, backed me since the beginning. You know, here's a gift to you. That's one thing you can expect from me as opposed to manufacturers. And again, I've already put this motor through the ringer. I know, if you got a Typhon like mine, and you say, hey, I saw your 138 video in the Typhon. It's pretty impressive. How do I do that? I'm going to tell you how to do it. You get the motor. Here's the setup that you want. Here's the gearing. That's going to make people angry, and I don't care. I'm not here for those guys that get angry for me helping people. I'm here for the guys that need the help and want the help, and really the guys that have backed me. I may tell you things that you won't get to know from the manufacturer. For instance, what modifications I have to do to this car to fit this motor in. You may buy this and realize it doesn't fit in your Typhon, because it doesn't. It's too big. So you have to do some things there, and that's not information that you're going to get from TP, or other motor manufacturers, because they probably don't know, because that's not their thing. They're motor manufacturers. They strictly manufacture motors. They don't go out there and do custom builds and things like that. So this is all the stuff that I'm going to get for you guys. And then the fact that the motor itself, the numbers don't lie. You guys have seen my videos with this motor and just a buggy. Wait until I post up some of these GT videos that we got being made. Even this motor on 4S, we threw it in the 4S car with the 6S setup, and it was a beast. I couldn't believe it. 126 miles an hour on a 4S car, or on 4S and a 6S setup. So not even trying. So again, a little more specs. 2700 kV 6S, 75,000 RPM. This is a 107 millimeter can, so that's equivalent size to the TP 4070 can. It's a CM because it's a custom motor. 12 horsepower, and it's all M4 screws. I only did the M4s because I don't trust the M3s. I'll be honest with you guys. I did it in a 5 millimeter shaft, and that's simply because 90% of the guys out there only have pinions that meet a 5 millimeter shaft, and I don't want you guys to have to start over because I know how expensive that shit is. I'm just reading my notes here, guys. If you see me looking down, I'm trying to make sure I cover all the specs and keep the video as short as possible. So again, you guys know that I'm always here for my customers, that I give you guys real, honest answers, and I want you to go fast. I've said that 100 times, but I want you guys to understand that everything that I know about speed, I'll give you that information. Everything that I've gathered from my other customers, I'll give you guys that information, and that's what people hate. They can't stand that there's someone out there giving up these top secret shit. Like they really want you to fail because they want you to stay under them. They don't want to see you pass them on the speed list. That's not my thing. I'm here for you guys to do it and do it right. And I want you guys to be able to order something for me and tell your friends and say, holy shit, that was a big difference. When I put this motor into the Typhon, I was not even expecting. I geared it down to try and test it out, and I ripped off 13 miles an hour over my other PB without even trying. I'm gonna go out again next weekend and break the 140 mark. I guarantee it. I want you guys to do it. I see how much people struggle. I see how much people spend trying to go fast, and it's simply because there's a lack of knowledge. They don't know exactly what they're supposed to do, and then there's guys out there that'll give you inaccurate information intentionally because they know you're gonna fuck your shit up. They know you're gonna burn up your ESC. They know you're gonna ruin your motor. They know you're gonna go slower than what you expect, and that's what they want, and that bothers me, and that's why I'm trying to break that trend. I'm trying to make the RC community more of a community, less of a negative competition where the guys up here feel the need to put down the guys down here. And again, that's not all the guys. I've seen guys that are really slow putting down guys just for setting goals and wanting to do it. So that's what I want. I want you guys to set a goal. If you come to me and say my goal is 100, my goal is 110, my goal is 120, and so on, I'm going to tell you what you need to do that, and I'll tell you if this is not the right thing for you. If your goal is 100 or 170 or on 8S, this is not your motor. That's not the thing. But I may know of some of my other customers doing something that I can give you that information. I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys and make you spend money on something that I don't think is going to work. I wouldn't do that. It wouldn't make sense. Again, you go slower with my product, you're not going to promote my product. So with that said, I hope I got all the information out there. I've been rambling on like a little kid here. But again, here's the motor. The motor's fucking, it's beautiful. Come on. If you don't like that green and black, you're a fucking dweeb. Go back to your hole. Green and black on anything is sexy. So that's really the motor. I think I gave all the specs. I'll post the specs on the website, www.kilmoderrc.com. They'll all be on there for you to see. And again, you guys got any questions, you guys know you can text me or call, or don't call at 2 in the morning. My girl gets upset. You can text. My phone's on silent. I'll text you back the next day. Message, comment on my YouTube. The only ones that I don't always get to is the YouTube comments, because for some reason it doesn't always give me notifications. So if I don't reply to your YouTube, my phone number's on the website, www.kilmoderrc.com. Send me a text and I always get back to my people. You guys know that. Again, I want to give a big shout out to all my RC brothers out there. You guys know who you are. All you guys that I talk to on the reg, you know, and I really appreciate you guys talking to me and helping me out, and the guys that have had my back since the beginning. So, and if you're one of the guys who's watching this video simply because it makes you angry, I love you. Thank you, because your negativity is what keeps me pushing to do bigger things, and the positivity of other people also pushes me to do bigger things. So there's nothing you could do to bring me down, guys, because I'm loving this. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it, and I don't give a fuck, because I got a motor with my name on it, and that's been my dream since I was 12 years old. There was a dude, I can't remember, I think his name was Kinwald, and he was like my same age, and that kid had his own motor because he was such a badass racer, and that was like my dream as a kid to have a motor with my name on it. So I didn't do it by winning dirt track races like Kinwald did. I did it by cutting checks, but whatever. It's mine and I did it. So you guys enjoy. www.kilmoderrc.com. Apologize for the long video. And these motors should be up on the website by the time you see this video. And if you got any questions, you guys hit me up. You guys know you're going to get the right answers from me. And I look forward to talking to all you guys. And again, thank you very much for watching this whole video. If you watch the whole video, if you fast forwarded like I do, then whatever. Start over and watch it again, guys. I'll see everyone soon. Talk to you guys. Thank you. KilmoderRC.com.